I gave myself 2 hours to create 15 finished photographs and complete 2 automotive reels with no one helping me behind the camera. Right now, I have less than 10 minutes left and I still haven't finished the second reel. Let's see if I can pull this off. Hey guys, welcome back to First Reveal, where every vision deserves its first reveal. If you've been following the channel along recently, you'll know that I am actually trying to take and make this a full-time videography and photography business. It's been tough. I recently decided that I'd create a package to give to clients, and to do that, I decided that I need to make sure that I can actually provide the package in the time allowed. So, what does that include? Well, that's 2 hours to do 2 reels and 15 photos. It's roughly about 3 weeks worth of content, and I really am kind of interested in seeing how it goes. What today I'm doing is I'm giving myself a challenge. I have 2 hours to see, now that I'm on set, if I can do all of this within the 2 hours to make sure that everything is smooth, easy, and good. Okay, future Justin here. I wanted to do a quick rundown of the rules and caveats that I set for this challenge. First, I did the entire thing alone. No second shooter, no driver, and no one to help operate anything behind the scenes. I used my WRX for this one because I felt it gave me a controlled test subject. Saying that, the challenge itself, it was real. I still had to plan the shoot, get every camera angle, capture all 15 photos, and film the entire process all before the timer reached 0. Now, the rules. 2-hour clock covers everything I did on location. Preparing the car, setting up my equipment, capturing the photos, filming both reels, and checking that I actually had all the coverage that I needed. The editing, well, that's next. I'm not claiming that I can shoot an entire campaign in just 2 hours. But saying that, once the timer reached 0, I had to stop. I can't reshoot and I can't add any extra shots to this. Now, the 2 reels. The first one is going to focus more on modifications and the details that give this car its personality. The second one, because I didn't have any help for these, the car couldn't move at all. So it has to be exciting based on composition, lighting, focus, and camera movements. That means the second reel is probably going to be the harder of the 2 because I can't rely on any moving car footage to make it feel exciting. And timer starts now. Okay, hour 45. Got some shots, let's see how this goes. My camera keeps overheating, so it's turning off and not recording the whole thing, but hour and 30. I have a good portion of these shots done. Pretty happy so far. Definitely think I'll hit the 2-hour mark as long as I don't screw around too much. But I have about an hour until actual sunset, so we'll see if I want to get extra shots. All right, hour and 5 left. Should be the last shot of this reel. I gotta reel it in a little bit though. Get it? Reel. I'm running out of time, and I still gotta do another reel and 15 photos. All right, 53 minutes, I'm pausing it. Moving to a different location because I don't want to get stuck in this park. They shut the gate at 8 p.m. and it's 7:15. All right, just made it to the second spot. 52 minutes and 40 seconds, go. All right, I had to switch cameras because the other one was full because I forgot to empty it. My bad. I think I should be good for a little bit on this one. Photos are done. Got about 44-ish minutes left to go. I'm filming this second one closer to dusk, as you can see. And I'm filming this one completely in portrait mode. So the other one I did in landscape. I'm gonna try this one in portrait because I never really do it. And well, needless to say, I should at least learn. So catch y'all in a minute. couple shots left. Let's see if I can do it. Still gotta take the camera off and get some photography, so. 30 seconds. And that's that. Time up. All right, well, let's see how we did. So, now we talk about how I did. On location, I was more focused on checking shots off the list and the pressure of the timer and the general heat and chaos of the situation. Afterwards, I had to judge whether the shots were consistent, the photos felt like a complete gallery, and if the reels were different enough to tell their own story. I decided on set that I was going to film the modification reel in a 16:9 format and the parked reel in a 9:16. I wanted a variety in style, but also I wanted to practice filming both ways. I started working with the modification reel first, then decided to take a break and edit part of this video. Afterwards, I worked on the photos and finally got done with the parked reel. Now, let's review everything and see how it all turned out. First, the photos. I ended up capturing over 160 photos for this shoot. Some of them worked exactly how I wanted. Others, well, not so much. But, in my opinion, these are the strongest 5 photos that I had. Now, let's move on to the reels. The goal of the modification reel was to move from the small details into the full reveal of the entire car. I wanted enough variety to make the sequence feel intentional instead of looking like a bunch of random shots just thrown together. The parked reel, that was the bigger creative test. There's no driving footage and no one to help me with the car at all. Everything came from the mood, the music, foreground elements, focus changes, and the way the shots were edited together. Let's take a look. Okay, so, final verdict. Did I successfully film an entire automotive content package in just 2 hours? I would say yes. I ended up capturing enough photos, and the footage turned out pretty well. And hey, if you agree that I was successful, drop a like on the video. It would really help me out. I am surprised that, in my opinion, the second reel, the parked one, it turned out stronger than the modifications one. You can view both of these somewhere. Let's do them over here. I do think the most difficult part for me, though, was a combination of the heat and the pressure of the timer. At a certain point, I just stopped thinking about fun and creative shots and started thinking about just being done. Saying that, though, after planning, filming, and editing, I know exactly what works and what still needs work. This challenge, it wasn't only about proving that I could finish, it was about finding out whether the package could be a real service for me to be able to provide. And personally, I think it worked out and I'm ready to pitch this to potential clients. So, what's next? Well, I'm going to take all of these photos and the reels and I'm going to add them to the pitch deck that I created after the last episode about portfolio hacks. If you haven't seen that video yet, you can check it out somewhere up here. My plan over the next couple weeks is to start to pitch real clients. I look forward to you subscribing and following along to see if I can actually turn all of this into real paid work. Till then, see ya.